Hello, lovely ladies. Hello, naturals. It is Beauty On, and I am so excited that you decided to come and get your beauty on and be you. Today I'm making a video because one, I haven't been able to make one in so long because I've been at school, and two, because I started working again and I have so many things that I need to work at a hair salon, and I've been going to this woman for years. She does my hair, and she had a job opening position for an assistant who basically just like washes your hair and preps you for the hairstylist, which would be the woman I'm working for. And when I tell you, I see so many things come through the salon, like it's ridiculous. So I decided to make a list of salon don'ts, like things to not do when you go into a hair salon. Because when I tell you some of the things that I see in the hair salon, it's just crazy. So I definitely needed to make this list. This has been on my mind for so long, especially because I just started working in this hair salon again. Like, I'm seeing all of the same things all over again, even though I just started this past week. So I definitely want to give you guys a list because some of the things I see are insane. So hopefully you guys stay tuned and you're very interested in what I have to say about salon. So the very first and foremost, the first thing I want to say about going to a salon, like I said, I've been going to the same salon for years. My mother went to her. This woman did my mother's hair for her wedding, and I've been going to her ever since my mother felt it appropriate for me to get my hair done. She's in my perm. She cut out my perm. So, like, I've been going to this woman forever, and I love her. She's an amazing stylist. So I say all of that to say, don't salon hop. A salon hopper is one who goes to multiple salons in like a very short period of time. So say you go to like one salon faithfully for like a month, and then you'll go to another salon faithfully for like the next 2 months, and then you go to another salon faithfully for like the next 3. You are a salon hopper. Now, if something happened where you have to change salons, like your hairstylist closes her shop, or, you know, your hairstylist says something to you and you aren't really feeling it all that much, and therefore you change salons because of a valid reason, that's one thing. But to change salons just because you aren't seeing the progress you want to see in 3 weeks' time, especially because most women go, or most black women go to a hair salon every 2 weeks, how are you going to see the results you want to see in 2 visits? Your hair grows 4 to 6 inches a year, meaning it's not going to grow that much or have that much difference in 2 visits. Say you tell what stylists do is they figure out a plan for your head. And every time you come in, they do different things to incorporate that plan into your hair, your head, you know, how often you come. So every stylist you go to is going to have a different plan for your head. You are damaging your hair by going to different, it blows my mind. So the second thing you don't want to do in a salon, if you have a salon regimen, I guess you could say, is not follow your hairdresser's instructions. I had a person come in who did not want to cut off her hair. And the reason was because she liked the length that she had. Her hair wasn't long, but if she had done the cut that she needed to do, it would have been very short, and she wanted to hold on to her length. I personally believe that she was doing her hair more damage than she was doing good. Because she was holding on to this length, there was literally like this much damage that had to be hacked off. Like, this woman didn't need a trim. This woman needed a hack. There was no cutting, there was no trimming, there was hacking. Like, it was girl. Like, it just needed to be done. You're doing your hair more damage than you are doing it good by not taking your stylist advice. Like, if she says you need a trim, go ahead and get a trim. You can always, bun, protective style, do whatever that you need to do to, hide the fact that you've got a trim if you're feeling uncomfortable. But chances are your hair is going to grow so much faster and so much healthier because you got like that little trim. And the cases where you need a hack or a cut, well, then I could see you being uncomfortable, but at the same time, all you're doing is creating more damage. So instead of you having this much that you need to hack, now you have this much that you need to hack versus this much because you aren't doing the cut and the things that you don't want to do when you have a salon regimen. And I see this very often. So what you don't want to do is not touch your hair in between your appointments. So say you go to a salon during week 1. You go on like a Wednesday, the beginning of the month. Your next appointment isn't until week 3 because, like I say, most women don't. They only go like twice a month, an appointment every 2 weeks. Please do something to your hair in between the 2 weeks, because if you don't touch your hair, like, it's just so wrong, the things that sometimes you see when you don't do your hair in between your appointments. Like, it's gross. Like, you haven't washed your hair, you haven't combed it, you haven't bothered it, put any oil on it, you haven't, nothing. You have left your hair alone for 2 weeks. And I know majority of the people watching this video can already tell the monumental damage that you have done to your hair, but some people really just don't understand. Like, some people just, they come in 1 week and then 2 weeks later they expect you to just work a miracle because they haven't done their hair in 2 weeks. I don't understand. I don't understand. I really don't. Please do your hair in between your appointments. I promise you it'll be so much happier. Your stylist will be happier, the assistant will be happier, and you will be just, full of glee and wonder because you have done your hair. Like, just please. So, please. The next thing you don't want to do is follow like a regimen, or, okay, I won't say follow a regimen. If your hairstylist uses, let's say, Mazzani products, it is Mazzani is more so based towards women who have perms, but I have used it on my natural hair before. If you notice that your hairstylist uses Mazzani products and you've been going to the stylist for a while or whatever, and you weren't having a particular hair problem before you started going to this hairstylist, so say your hair was always like, you never had an issue with dry hair, your hair always seemed to be moisturized or whatever. You start going to this particular hairstylist for maybe like a year, and in that year you realize that your hair is progressively getting more and more dry. While there could be other factors added into why your hair is progressively getting more dry, chances are it could be the products that she's using that you haven't used before. So if you see that your hair is getting worse instead of getting better, maybe you should talk to her about switching the shampoo and conditioner that she uses, or even bringing your own stuff. I know I went on a natural hair haul and bought a bunch of Miss Jessie's products, which I hope to do a review on. Bought a bunch of Miss Jessie's products, went ahead, bought them, and I took them to the salon, and my hair has been doing so much better because sometimes my hair has a tendency to dry out, and salons tend to use shampoos that strip your hair. Not on purpose, but they just bubble. And we as naturals know that we shouldn't really be using shampoos that contain sulfates, which we know is what allows for shampoo to bubble, and ultimately it strips your hair. Therefore, I brought my own shampoo in. Because I did that, my hair has done so much better. So maybe if you notice that a trend is starting with your hair that's not the best, think about bringing in your own products, the products you were using before going to that salon, or talk to her about switching products, or implement something that can kind of counteract, what's going on with the product that she's using. The final thing I'm going to say about having a salon regimen, like going every 2 weeks, going every week, going every 3 weeks, it is more expensive. However, from working in the salon, I see a lot of benefits. I personally don't necessarily go every 2 weeks or get my hair done every 2 weeks, but when I do go for color or trim or whatever, it makes my hair happier because I have somebody who is trained and gets paid to do this. I don't think that doing your hair on your own is bad, but I think you should stop into a salon every once in a while and just go and check up on the maintenance of your hair, because you could be looking at your hair thinking your hair is perfectly fine, but a professional could look at it and say, okay, back here where you can't really see, you're having some issues, and it may feel okay, but it looks bad, and they can kind of point you in the right direction as to what you need to do. Even if you don't decide to go every 2 weeks, 3 weeks, every week, they could still give you, tips and put you on the right track. So don't think just because you're natural, going to and just treat yourself bad. You don't gotta do your hair. You don't gotta wash your hair. I would go. I know washing my hair is a pain in the neck. So why not treat yourself, pay the money, and just go and have a relaxing day, even if you think your hair is fine. Thank you all for watching. I love you all, my lovely ladies, and continue to get your beauty on and be you. Bye, ladies.
Yeah, I'll be the other one. I'll be the other